Hi friends, good evening. So the big exam is here. It's the phase 1 of RBI Grade B. It's a very big exam, probably the biggest in this banking and finance industry, the best that you can get into. And with this definitely comes a few jitters. So when it's such a big exam and it's happening after a very, very long time, then last exam it happened in November 2019. So it's like 1 year, 4 months happening after a very long time. And the wait has been very painful that way. You have put in a lot of effort into it. I know that परेशान हो चुके हो पढ़ के कर के, and it's been really bad that way. And now is the day. So some excitement, I'm sure that's there, but some jitters, some butterflies in the stomach, थोड़ा सा डर, some fear, all that is okay, all that is fine. It's bound to happen before a big exam like that. It's fiercely competitive, you understand that as well. बहुत सारे लोग मेहनत कर रहे हैं and only a handful would make it, so that makes it a very big exam, a very challenging exam. I understand that. I'm here with you now to just kind of address a couple of concerns. I'll not guide you, I'll not teach you, I'll not discuss any English, maths, reasoning, finance management, nothing like that. Just a few very, very basic things, two things to be precise. One is about the cutoff. So I got a couple of messages saying, so the cutoffs have been skyrocketing. Yes, I think it was 122 last year out of 200. Before that was like around 105, and before that used to be less than 100, I think. So they have been going up all the time, going up, up, up. So the question is, and it's an obvious question, it's a good question, what is it going to be this time? Look guys, it's not a progression, so it's not an arithmetic progression, it's not a geometric progression, it's not something that you can predict. Fine. So if you're thinking that this time it might be a 140, I don't know. I don't know the answer. In fact, nobody knows the answer. So it can be a 140, it can be a 160, it can be 90 as well. Fine. What does it depend upon? Depends upon the paper, the content of the paper. Last year, I remember for sure that GK was very simple. So I know a few students who crossed the 70 in GK, despite putting good effort, but it's not that बहुत अच्छा किया था उन्होंने. They did well when they were regular, they studied, they crossed a 70 in GK. Was 70 in GK last time was achievable, and that's why it probably pushed the cutoffs a little higher. This time I don't know what's going to happen, so let's hope it's an easier GK. But even if it's tough, it won't make your task tougher. No, don't think like that. If it's tough, the paper is tough, cutoffs would be lower. If the paper is easier, cutoffs would shoot up. It's like that. It doesn't make a difference. So stop speculating about the cutoffs. It's like I tell you to predict what's a good score on a pitch without looking at the pitch. No? If I tell you the match is started in England, but अगर किसी मैच में पूछें अच्छा स्कोर क्या होगा, what would the team say? Let us have a look at the pitch, isn't it? Can you predict a good score on a pitch without having a look at it? Impossible. Only the curator of the pitch can tell you what's a good score tomorrow or what's going to be a good score tomorrow. Who's the curator here? You know that. Do we know him or her? No, we don't. Does anybody know him or her? No, nobody knows. Can anybody predict the cutoffs? Nobody can predict the cutoffs. It's impossible to predict the cutoffs. Nobody knows. Nobody has even the slightest of ideas. So what is the thing that we need to do? Stop thinking about it. Stop thinking about it. What do we have to do? Play on merit. Treat the paper on its merit. Paper के हिसाब से हम उसको attempt करेंगे and we'll try and maximize the score. Just that. It's 4 tests, make no mistake, it's 4 tests. We'll just maximize the scores in all 4 tests. इतना ही करना है और भूल जाइए कट ऑफ्स को. अपना बेस्ट दीजिए, भूल जाइए कट ऑफ्स को. कुछ भी नहीं करना है इसके अलावा. एक चीज़ को ध्यान रखिएगा, it's a speed test. It's a speed test where you cannot get stuck on anything. So I'm not giving you any gyan today, but one thing that you should remember for a paper like that is you do not have to get stuck anywhere, especially true for a section like reasoning. So if it's a puzzle or something like that, you cannot afford to get stuck. Move on, keep moving, keep moving. You have to score quickly. Time कम है, questions बहुत सारे हैं. Do not take it on your ego. Keep moving. You have to have a look at all 200 questions, everything in the paper. You might do a 160, you might do 100, you might do whatever. But if you come out of the examination hall without looking at all 200 questions, there will be a sin. Criminal है ये, वो मत करना. This is one. 2, if God forbid something like something happens in a section, in a good section, in which you think you did not do well, हो जाता है. फिर हो सकता है मुश्किल हो सकता है it's not your day, you got stuck somewhere. Do not carry that baggage into the next section. It's different tests, 4 different tests. So say I am good at reasoning, I do not know the order of sections, so I'm just taking random names. So I think I'm good at reasoning. I attempt reasoning and I think I did not do that well. It starts playing on our minds, isn't it? It happens. अच्छा नहीं किया यार, मज़ा नहीं आया. Fine. so it'll affect my performance in quant and English and whatever is the section order. I don't know. Don't let that happen. It's easier said than done. I understand it's very difficult to manage, but you can just shut yourself off for a couple of minutes, or इतना तो time ही नहीं होगा, आधा minute के लिए just shut your eyes, just concentrate once again and get started as if it's a fresh innings. नई पारी खेलने वाले, नई innings में जाने वाले, उसको carry मत करना उस baggage को. It'll get difficult to recover from it. It's true for all aptitude tests in which sections are divided like that, in which tests are divided like that. Very important for this very high scoring exam. Only a few people would make it. Fine. So you cannot afford to make any mistakes. So what are the two things I told you? One, do not get stuck at any question. Fine. True for reasoning, quant, English. GK में तो वैसे भी नहीं अटकोगे. Fine. And do not carry the baggage of any section into the next one. Any test into the next one. So just remember this. Forget about the cutoff. Just do your best. I mean, if you ask me, sir, कितना करूँ? पूरा करो. 200 करो. ठीक है. If I'm saying 200 करो, 10-20 छोड़ देना, 30 छोड़ देना, 50 छोड़ देना. If the paper is tough, chase a perfect score. That's the idea. That's the simplest of ideas that you can think of when you think of a paper like that. Do not chase a 150. Do not chase a 122. Do not chase a 180. No, chase 200. If you fall short, I'm still okay, as long as you're making the cut. Nobody can predict that. Period. Concern number 2, which is more important. I'm sure many of you know about number 1. People think you're aware that results of IBP SPO, SBIPO and all such results are out there. Many of you are already working as officers in the bank, clerks in the bank, and working in different capacities, taking the exam. Many of you are still aspiring even for jobs like bank PO and bank clerk and all. So all kinds of people. So the results have come, a lot of results have come off late, and there are people who are very disappointed. So I get messages like, sir, I could not clear the main exam of SBIPO or even the prelims of SBIPO for that matter, just an example. So what chance do I stand in an exam as tough, as competitive as RBI grade B? You would say, yeah, valid question. अगर मैं इतना अच्छा नहीं हूँ कि मैं SBI PO का prelims या mains निकाल पाऊँ, कोई भी एग्जाम ले लो, तो मैं ये कैसे निकालूंगा? बात ठीक है, valid है, सुनने में ठीक लगती है. But what you do not understand when you think of your past failures, it can be some other exam as well. For this example, you can just think of last year's RBI grade B. So say you got 110 last year in prelims and phase 1, prelims means phase 1, and you think आपने मेहनत की थी, you still fall short, and अभी confidence में आपको लगता है उतना अच्छा मैं फील नहीं कर रहा हूँ, I'm not feeling that great about it, अंदर से आ नहीं रहा है. आप ना एक चीज़ भूल जाते हो, नया दिन है कल. जैसे छोटा सा एग्जाम्पल देता हूँ, मैं क्रिकेट की बातें करता हूँ तो उसी का एग्जाम्पल देता हूँ. ऋषभ पंत got 100 today, he made 101. Had he got ऐसे 97 or a 91 or a 95 today, would his innings have been any lesser or would he have been a lesser batsman? नहीं होता ना, कुछ फ़र्क पड़ता क्या? ये वैसा ही है, बस में फ़र्क क्या है ना, if you do not reach that 100 here in this exam, you are out and then you are labeled a failure. आपको बोल दिया जाता है आप फेल हो गए एग्जाम में. यार लास्ट किसी का 122 आया, किसी का 124 आया, किसी का 120 आया. So do you think there was actually such a huge difference between the person who got a 120 or a 115 or a 125? No. The ones who missed out were unlucky. Look, if you got a 50, I cannot help you. I'm sure you worked hard for this year. But if you missed out narrowly on an exam, you're feeling bad about it, you've got every right to feel bad about it. That's okay, that's fine. But what you also need to tell yourself is that you were there, that you're good enough to crack it. It was just one bad day. It will not keep happening. Rishabh Pant had a string of scores around 90, 89, 92. I don't watch much cricket these days, but yes, I kind of keep a track of it. Tha na aise scores. Were they lesser innings? Were they not important? Probably more important than 100. How does that make a difference? But in an exam, what happens is if you do not make the mark, if you do not complete that 100 means clearing the cutoff. It feels as if everything is lost. It's not. You are not a lesser individual. The way he is not a lesser batsman. If he doesn't complete 100, वही हो आप, वैसे ही हो. Think about your past achievements. Think about the good things that you've done in life. Convince yourself that you're good enough to crack it. It's important. It's vital. In a test like this, especially in an aptitude test like this, and it matters in all the exams, but especially in an aptitude test like this, believing in yourself, backing your abilities, believing in your preparation, your hard work, the efforts that you've put in, and backing yourself completely is extremely important. If you go there with the feeling कि मुश्किल है यार मेरा, सच में मुश्किल होगा, बहुत मुश्किल होगा. कम से कम ज़्यादा समय ये बताओ अपने आप को, करके आऊँगा, आई विल डू इट, छोड़ नहीं सकता बीच में, पूरी तैयारी की है, इस बार ख़त्म कर दूँगा. That should be the feeling. Look, even if you are somebody who has not prepared very hard, देयर पीपल लाइक दैट, आई एम श्योर देयर ऑल काइंड्स ऑफ चैम्पियंस, बहुत ज़्यादा मेहनत नहीं किया। इस समय आज 9-10 बज रहे हैं रात के, एग्ज़ाम कुछ घंटों बाद है, आज हमें यही बताना है, आज हमें यही समझना है, वी हैव टू टेल योर सेल्फ ourselves that I am prepared, that I am capable of making the cut, that I am there in the race. If you are just that, also running kinds, मैं अभी भाग रहा हूँ, नहीं चलेगा। Tell yourself you are there in the race. आप capable हो उसको complete करने के, compete करने के, to be in the top students. Tell yourself that a few times, recite it to yourself a few times. खुद को समझाओ बार बार, when keep saying that same thing to yourself, you get convinced, it happens. It's not a lie, I'm not saying that कि बार बार एक झूठ बोलो तो सच लगने लगता है, वो भी सच है, I'm not saying that, I'm just saying कि इस बात को बार बार अपने आप को दोहराओ, just repeat this to yourself a few times. I am capable, I can do that, I will do that, I am capable, I can do that, I will do that. And you would start believing, हाँ यार इतना टेंशन नहीं है, बहुत ज़्यादा टेंशन ले रहा था, I might have failed in SBIPO, I might have failed in phase 1 of this exam last year, that's okay, I mean that was not my day, it doesn't mean that I'm a lesser individual, that I'm a lesser human being, no, just a bad day. If you have prepared, if you have put in the efforts into this, if you think that you have done justice to your preparation, there is no need to worry. किसी भी के लिए, किसी भी आदमी के लिए, किसी भी इंडिविजुअल के लिए, एग्जाम टेकर के लिए कभी पहली सक्सेस कभी तो आती है ना, इट हैज़ टू बी दैट फर्स्ट टाइम. तो इफ़ यू थिंक दैट यू हैव बीन अ परपेचुअल पेरेनियल फेलियर, हर जगह फेल होते रहते हो, तो यार आना तो है ही ना, वो एक कभी पहला वाला तो आएगा ना, एंड देन यू विल फॉरगेट ऑल दिस. बिलीव मी, हैव यू एवर हर्ड ऑफ समबडी हु सेज that I failed this exam in 16, 17, 18 and then I cleared this in 20. No, nobody says that. He'll just say I cleared this in 20. So all this would be washed off once you clear this. Just think about that. It'll be a wonderful feeling. Think of things that make you feel better. Think of that appointment letter. Think of appearing in the main exam next month in April. It'll be a wonderful feeling. If you go there on the back foot thinking कि मुश्किल है, नहीं होगा, कैसे होगा, मैं तो इस लायक नहीं हूँ, I'm not good enough, I'm not capable of doing this, कितना competition है, the papers like that, पता नहीं क्या करते रहते हैं exam body, you will not do your best. And the only thing I want from you at this point, the only thing is to do your best. You might say मैं मेरी तैयारी नहीं है, it's okay, नहीं है, अब नहीं कुछ कर सकते, हम तो बिंदास हैं, but I'll do my best. I will do whatever is possible. I'll perform to my potential, to my capability. Fine. Whatever it is, I'll be happy with not clearing the cutoff. That's fine. But I'll not come back with a regret. Arey yaar, I did not take it seriously. I missed it by 5 marks. Had I taken it a little seriously, I probably would have cleared it. I've seen people like that. Make no mistake. Who thought I do not stand a chance, did not take the paper seriously, missed by a few marks. And oh, I did not realize it's that simple. कई बार होता है ना, occasion gets the better of you. You think कि नहीं यार इतना बड़ा एग्जाम है, how can I? No. मेरे बस में है. It's not beyond me. It's within reach. Fine. I will tame it this time. I'll get that 100, that elusive 100. वो जो आज मिला ना ऋषभ पंत को, वो I'll get it this time. Maybe it's my day tomorrow. It was his day today. हो सकता है कल मेरा दिन हो. नहीं सोच सकते क्या? सोच के जाओ, फायदा होगा. You will do well, you will do better than what you would do otherwise, right? It's extremely important. Back yourself, back your ability, your hard work. Fine. Tell yourself a couple of times, 10 times if required, you're capable, you'll do it. This time you'll tame it. करके आओगे. Fine. And you'll feel much better. Exam में negativity लेके मत जाना. Just shut out all negative people, all negative messages, all negative social media sites or posts or whatever. कल क्या होगा, मुश्किल आने वाले, आसान, नोबडी नोज यार, किसी को नहीं पता, जो होगा देखा जाएगा, मस्त जाके खेलेंगे हम, बस यही एटीट्यूड रखो अगले कुछ घंटे के लिए, कुछ भी मत सोचो, मस्त खाओ पियो, सो जाओ, सुबह उठना, मुंह धोना, नहाना, एग्जाम देके जाना, बस हो गया, और फिर कुछ नहीं सोचेंगे, सीधा मेंस की तैयारी स्टार्ट करेंगे, विल स्टार्ट वर्किंग फॉर फेज 2. देखो ये प्रोसेस की तरह है, काम करो, भूल जाओ, फल मिल जाएगा, विल गेट द रिजल्ट. योर हार्ड वर्क वुड पे ऑफ, विल बेयर द फ्रूट. But don't think too hard about it. You waste a lot of time thinking about useless stuff. ऐसा होगा तो क्या होगा, इसमें फेल हो गया. मत सोचो. सहवाग की तरह खेलना है. कोई माइलस्टोन नहीं दिख रहा है, बस खेलते रहना है. माइलस्टोन्स अचीव होते चले जाएंगे. कभी कभार आउट हो गए, कोई बात नहीं है. 195 पर आउट होंगे तभी तो 300 छक्का मार के पूरा करेंगे. बस वैसे ही होना चाहिए. करेंगे, कर सकते हैं ना. इट्स पॉसिबल, अचीवेबल. थोड़ा सा कंडक्शन कर लो अपने दिमाग को कल के लिए. विल फील बेटर, एंड बेटर फील करोगे तो बेटर परफॉर्म करोगे. I'm sure you'll try and think about what all I just said, and will do much better this time than your past performances. वो सारे पाप कल धो डालेंगे अच्छे से. चलो बढ़िया करना. All the best.